talking about how how they were embarrassed to tell people what they did for a living. I think they were from Chicago, and it shouldn't be like that at all, man. We should encourage people to, get to know your local police officers. Man, what the fuck? Come on. Let's get with the program here, guys. Life's too short. It's a beautiful country that we live in, and beautiful Brazoria County, by the way. Weather's been kinda nice. I've been freaking Paul Bunyan like a motherfucker up in here, though, chopping down trees, man. Woo! My damn Home Light, shout out Home Light chainsaws, or some badass chainsaws. I don't even know if they make them anymore, because the one I use is about, I don't know, 40 years old. But I just rebuild it over the winter, use it during the summer. Actually, I've only redone it twice. It's still rocking and rolling. All right, I'll leave you guys with a little funny story about my oldest brother, Richard. But this, I heard a story about a football player, pro football player, a starter, that gives it all up and goes to fight for his country, right? And he got killed. Okay? So, I'm not, like, this is what gets me. Okay, guys? Was this dude over there, was he, like, throwing footballs at the enemy? Was he trying to fake out bullets? Right? Was he trying to run the super secret play on the enemy? Right? The annexation of Puerto Rico? You know, if you're trained... Okay, look. This is all I'm saying about that. You got a starter, a pro football player starter, that decides to give it all up and to go to war. And to become, I guess, a patriot. And he gets killed. And this is all I'm saying about that. I appreciate our soldiers. I start off every one of the Robcast by saying thank you to the Army, to the Navy, to the Air Force, and to the Marines for doing what you bad motherfuckers do to keep our country free. And I mean that. And I've always started off the Rob C. Zombie Show, and now Robcast Live and Robcast, by saying that as my form of gratitude. You know, we got Thanksgiving coming up, and you got to really go deep inside yourself. Not the things that you need, not the things that you want, the things that you have that you need, that you're grateful for. Show gratitude for, and that will open you up for further gifts. Okay. What I'm saying about this guy, I mean, I feel for his family, and I appreciate that he sacrificed his life for our country. However, I pose this question: could he have used his celebrity power or his millions of dollars that he was making playing football in order to help the military some way that would have helped better than, let's just say, him going over there and getting killed? I'm saying that, for example, there's a lady here in Brazoria County that sends, I don't know, tons and tons of these care packages to soldiers once a year. And I think just the postage was $30,000, and she raised the funds to get the postage. And all I'm saying is that maybe he could have used some of his celebrity power and some of his money in that aspect to help our soldiers, to send them the things that they needed or some things from home, and still kept playing football and uses, you know, there's definitely a creative solution out of that than just going over there and giving your life for your country because you felt compelled to do something for your country. There's a lot of things that we can do for our country, guys, you know, that don't involve us actually going over there and getting into the shit. But if that's what you're compelled to do, by all means, I'm not knocking you. I'm just saying weigh your options and see if there may be a better way that you might be able to help our soldiers than to go over there and not being a trained combatant, or that being in your blood or in your soul or in your history, which it could have been. I don't know. I'll look up this story. I'll get more of it to you guys. But all I'm saying is that we got to use our brain. We got to think about things, and there's always a creative solution to whatever kind of problem that you have, what kind of issues you might be in, any kind of trouble that you're in, any kind of a situation you painted yourself into a corner in life. The good Lord's always going to give you the brain to creatively solve whatever issue that you're in. That's my promise to you, man. It's no bullshit. It's a fact of life. The more you use your brain, it's like a muscle. The stronger that it gets. Period. So rock and roll, guys. That's about all the time I've got for this evening. But I can tell you one last little funny story before we go. That's all, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Just want to encourage you to follow your dreams, wake up every single day and doing what you love to do. Life is too short. Surround yourself with the people that you would aspire to be, with creative people, right? I don't know, I feel like a broken record sometimes. So one time, a few years back, my oldest brother Richard and I pull into the grocery store. I think it was Stewart's. Pulled into Stewart's there in Sweeney, Texas. And he parked in the handicap parking spot. And we both got out of the truck, and I looked over there, and I was like, "Hey, Rich, dude, you parked in the handicap." And he was like, "It's okay." I said, "What do you mean it's okay?" He said, "It's okay." I said, "What are you talking about? It's okay, dude. We're going to get in trouble." He said, "No, man, just, if anybody says anything, just pull down your pants and we'll be all right." So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, that's about all the time I've got for this evening. So y'all have a badass night, and even better tomorrow. Be grateful for what you got for Thanksgiving, guys. And this is Zombie, and I'm out of here for the night. It's Robcast Radio. Where else in the world would you want to go? We might vent about our day. Could tell a joke, so go get some chocolate cake, turn up the radio. Please don't swipe us, please just like us, and do not knock us until you've tried us. Coming at you live from Robcast Radio Station, portal directly into your imagination. So turn up the Robcast. Here it goes. Robcast Radio. Tell you a bedtime story. Maybe even tuck you in, baby. Here it goes. Zombie. Peace.